Hey guys, welcome back. Today I just wanted to kind of touch back on Small World and the expansions that I opened in the last couple videos. Small World is a fantastic game brought to you by Philippe K Arts and Days of Wonder. So last time I opened a bunch of expansions: Small World Realms, Be Not Afraid, Leaders, and one other one, but I don't remember what it was called. Give me just a second here. Royal Bonus. So, let me just say, personally, I enjoyed the Be Not Afraid for two reasons. One, the actual expansion, but two, okay. Just realized you guys don't have any light. Sorry about that. But two was because it came with this tray that I could use to carry all of the new stuff as far as superpowers and persons. Yes, that's the Ratman. We shuffled them, and that's what was left over. We can hold all of the new races, tokens, and we can hold all of the Leprechaun's gold. I think you guys can see that. Anyway, so very much enjoyed the Be Not Afraid expansion. Definitely a suggestion that you guys should pick it up. Next, I did enjoy the Royal Bonus. It comes with a couple new races, a couple new superpowers. I enjoyed that a lot. My wife did as well. The one I did not like was Leaders. Now, this is just my opinion. I am not trying to say don't buy it. I'm not trying to say it's not worth a buy. I'm not trying to say don't support the official release. All I'm saying is that my opinion, I did not enjoy this. This here comes with what I thought was a bunch of 2 coins. That is incorrect. It comes with a leader token for every race that exists right now. Everything from the original game, Amazons, to ghouls. Everything from the expansions, such as, I don't remember what that's called. And then you have, this is an expansion that I don't have. And then this here, you have the Barbarians, you have the Homunculi, you have the Pixies, the Leprechauns next, and the Fawns, and the Igors, the Shrubmen. And then everything after that, I don't know what it is. These are expansions I don't have, and that's okay, because I might get them, I might not. I kind of doubt that I'm going to get them. The reason I have leaders in this right here is so that way it's all contained and I can put it away. But the reason I don't care for leaders was because it comes with a leader token that you can use if it gets if the area that it's on is a non-permitted area and there's no clear understanding of what's permitted, then it comes off of the board. If it's on a permitted area and that area gets conquered, then your token is captured. You can pay 1 coin to get it back, but at the end of the game, for all the ones that you don't get back, the person who's holding it gets 2 extra points. So you have to pay the point to get it to keep them from getting 2 points, but you're giving them a point. So I just really didn't care for leaders. Realms, I have yet to play, but it seems very interesting. There's a lot about this that I like, and a couple things I don't. The biggest thing that I like, is this right here. You get to build your own board. You can make it any way you want, left, right, up, down. And then, if that's not enough, you can flip them upside down, and you have underworld tiles or otherworld or whatever you want to call them. So I very much like that. These are mountains and peaks. You have the light side and the dark side, the normal and the underground. There's still a couple things I have to fully understand, but this book comes chock full of 12 scenarios and 8 different languages to read it in. So I love the idea of this Realms expansion. I don't like how much it cost me, but I understand it. But with all of these expansions, or I'm sorry, all of these scenarios, you can play. Well, actually, let me show you my favorite one here. Night and Day. This reminds me a lot of Legend of Zelda. I think it's A Link Between Worlds. You have the light side and the dark side. So I actually really like this. It shows you exactly which ones to use. A, U, I, S, V, and then on the bottom, O, D, H. It tells you exactly what to use, where to use it, how to use it, and then it gives you a ruling. The one thing I don't like about this is that almost every single scenario says, Small World, Underground River, rules reply. I don't have Underground River. I don't know what that means. So, unfortunately, there's a lot that I don't know about this. I will play it eventually. My wife and I will, or we are going to change the name of this channel to something to do with the Shelbyville Board Game Club, something like that. So hopefully, eventually, I and my wife and some friends or club members, subscribers like yourselves, we will get together and play this sometime. Now, let's talk about Small World. For those of you who don't know what Small World is a board game, obviously, where you are trying to conquer as much territory as you can. So that is the 2-player board. It's upside down, but that's the 3-player board. So as you can see, the areas on this one are a little bit bigger. The areas on this one are just a little bit smaller. And then this one is the 4-player board. I've got that down just as far as I can get it. And notice definitely this region here. The areas are a little bit bigger. Look at this water area, this lake. And then when we flip it over, we've got a few extra lands. The lake is not split like I thought it was. And the area's down. Oh, there we go. There's one. Nope. There we go. This one is split in half. So anyway, some of the areas are smaller to compensate for having more areas. This is the 5-player board. I thought it was 5 players and up. The game recommends no more than 5 players. Here's the thing about most games. The rules are set up, the numbers are set up in a way that will accommodate everyone in a safe manner. If you have even one expansion, you can play with 6 players. It'll make the 5-player board very cramped, but you can do it. It'll also make things a little more cutthroat. I don't like cutthroat, but when it's a race, I like those, and they work. I love this little organization tray. You've got all your races in there with one extra space. You've got all your money here. You've got your fortresses and your barriers, your mountains and your turn marker. You have extra space here, so that way you can put things in here, like, say, fireballs, or, of course it's in the bottom, a catapult. These are from expansions. So there is enough room to fit everything in there, or most everything. But it's just a way that they've given you a little extra space. There's extra money in here. You wouldn't know it by looking at it. There are extra tiles here. You wouldn't know it by looking at it. And you could probably, well, maybe not. Let me see. I was thinking that maybe you could fit another die, but I don't know that you would need to. It's a little tight. I wouldn't suggest it. So anyway, this game, I attribute it to Risk. Only in the concept that you are trying to conquer as much of the world as you can. I like the theme where it's all fake races. Yes, you have humans, but all the others are fake. It's of the third kind, if you will. Those that might know Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream might understand what I'm talking about by the third kind. I very much enjoy this game. My wife enjoyed this game. You are trying to conquer as much land as you can. When your race has done as much as it can, let's say these are the pygmies. I don't believe that they are, but let's say these are the pygmies. And you go through as many pygmies as you can. Once you have stopped being successful at trying to capture any more land, they go into decline, and the following turn, you will pick a new race. That new race can conquer new territories, empty territories, your territories, enemy territories, enemy in decline territories, anything you want. And you get points based on your active race and your in decline race. There's not much more to say about it. Like I said, it is very enjoyable. I would love to answer any questions that anyone might have. Just leave a comment and I will get back to you. I'm a little surprised. Oh, sorry. These I put in here for the 2 expansions. So that way I've got the rules in here. And that's one thing I actually don't like about most expansions. These Days of Wonder board games come with enough reminder sheets, one for every player. Tells you what the races are, tells you what the special powers are, tells you your turn order. But then during the expansion packs, you get 1. I'm okay with only having 1 that everyone can share. I'm okay with only having 1 of these that everyone can share. I'm okay with having 5 of them. But make up your mind. And I'm not criticizing Days of Wonder. It's probably a money thing. Most things in this world are. But, at least if you're going to do something like Small World or 5 Tribes, where you're going to have 5 sheets for everyone to have their own, look at their own, they don't have to tell anybody that they're looking at it. Well, then do the same thing with the expansions. At least have 2 or 3, but that's my opinion. So, like I said, I just wanted to touch on those. My wife and I will be playing a game for you guys, so that way you guys can see how it's played. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And again, I want to remind everyone to jump over to my wife's page, Melissa Henderson. Right now, I think she's only got 1 subscriber. But jump over there, check out her 31 stuff, and, I'm sure she hopes to hear from you guys. Until next time, God bless you guys. Love everybody. And, without trying to steal someone else's line, I'm going to suggest that people play more games.